shocking afterlife message. What the dead really want us to know. There is hardly a person who does not ponder the question. What happens after death? Even the most skeptical individuals, cloaking their curiosity with cynicism, have at some point wondered about the great unknown. Is there an afterlife? Or does existence cease entirely? For centuries, people with gifts of clairvoyance and mediumship have challenged the prevailing notion that death is simply eternal oblivion. These extraordinary individuals claim to have bridged the divide, offering insights that defy the limits of our material world. One such remarkable figure is Maurice Barbinal, a clairvoyant who reportedly communicated directly with the dead. His revelations offer a window into a mysterious realm beyond our understanding. According to Barbinal, death is not the end but a transition to a complex and vibrant existence. An afterlife where the soul sheds its earthly struggles and embarks on a new journey. Life beyond the veil of death. Barbinal believed that death marks the liberation of the soul from its physical confines. This transition is not a tragedy for the departed, but a new chapter filled with opportunities for growth and self-discovery. Contrary to fears of eternal slumber or oblivion, Barbinal's accounts suggest that life after death is as dynamic and intricate as our earthly existence. Initially, the soul undergoes a period of rest, a kind of adaptation to its new environment. This transitional phase prepares it for what comes next, a vibrant spiritual life. The spiritual body, which mirrors the physical body in form but not in limitation, emerges. Freed from physical ailments, the blind may see, the deaf may hear, and the infirm may regain vitality. It is a world of endless possibilities, where the soul's essence remains intact. Reunions and relationships in the afterlife. One of the most comforting messages from the spiritual realm is the possibility of reuniting with loved ones. Emotional connections, whether positive or negative, persist beyond death. Love and unresolved emotions tether souls together, enabling encounters in the afterlife. However, these reunions are governed by spiritual alignment. Only those with similar spiritual qualities coexist in the same realm. For instance, spouses who lacked love for each other during their earthly lives may find themselves separated in the afterlife. Barbinal's accounts reveal another intriguing phenomenon. The departed often sense when a loved one's time on earth is nearing its end. They prepare to welcome the newly arrived soul and assist in its acclimatization. This may explain why individuals nearing death sometimes report visions of deceased relatives waiting for them. A world where true nature is revealed. In the spiritual realm, pretense is impossible. Each soul exists in a sphere that reflects its true character and deeds. A kind-hearted individual is rewarded with a harmonious existence, while selfish or malevolent souls may face challenges akin to their personal hell. Barbinal emphasized the importance of developing virtuous traits during one's earthly life, as these qualities shape one's experience in the afterlife. Interestingly, those in higher spiritual planes can visit lower planes to assist others, but the reverse is not possible. This hierarchy underscores the law of attraction that governs the afterlife. Like attracts like, and spiritual growth determines one's place in this vast, multi-layered existence. The nature of daily life in the afterlife. Barbinal's insights extend to the day-to-day experiences of souls in the afterlife. Contrary to the notion of a ghostly, passive existence, life in the spiritual realm is full of purpose and activity. Inhabitants can explore and develop talents they may have neglected on Earth. Musicians create symphonies, artists paint masterpieces, and poets find their voice. Freed from earthly distractions, souls can fully embrace their creative potential. Houses, clothing, and other familiar elements exist in the afterlife, but they are not physical constructs. Instead, they are formed through the power of thought. This ability to manifest through intention highlights the fluidity and adaptability of the spiritual world. Leisure and learning also play significant roles, with opportunities for growth and exploration tailored to each soul's inclinations. Bridging the worlds, communication with the living. Many souls dedicate themselves to aiding the living, often inspiring discoveries or providing guidance through subtle means. While those on Earth may remain unaware of this spiritual assistance, the bond between the two realms is undeniable. Communication occurs not through words but through the exchange of thoughts and vibrations, transcending the limitations of language. Barbanel's work highlights the importance of recognizing this connection. He believed that the living could attract spiritual guidance by cultivating virtues such as compassion, creativity, and kindness. These efforts not only enrich earthly life but also strengthen ties with the spiritual world. The ultimate purpose of earthly life. Barbanel's most profound message revolves around the purpose of life. He argued that our earthly existence is a vital stage in the soul's journey, a time for spiritual growth and self-expression. Acts of kindness, creativity, and service to others are not just noble endeavors, but essential to our spiritual evolution. Death, he explained, is not a reason to fear but an opportunity to reflect on the legacy we leave behind. By striving to uplift others and nurture our inner potential, we align ourselves with higher spiritual realms. This alignment not only shapes our earthly experience but also paves the way for a fulfilling afterlife. Exploring the layers of the afterlife. Barbanel's descriptions of the afterlife extend beyond a singular dimension. He depicted it as a multi-layered existence, each layer representing a different level of spiritual awareness. Lower planes may resemble Earth's struggles, reflecting the unresolved issues or negative traits of the inhabitants. Meanwhile, higher planes offer unparalleled beauty and peace, accessible to those who have cultivated kindness, wisdom, and understanding. These layers are interconnected yet distinct, governed by universal laws of energy and vibration. Souls continuously evolve, moving upward as they learn and grow. However, this progression is not automatic. It requires active effort and reflection, both during earthly life and beyond. Signs and messages from the beyond. Have you ever experienced an unexplainable sense of comfort during a challenging time, felt a sudden inspiration, or noticed subtle synchronicities? Barbanel's insights suggest that these moments may be the handiwork of loved ones who have passed on. They often seek to guide and protect the living, offering reassurance and wisdom through subtle signs. Dreams are another common medium of communication. In the dream state, the soul is less tethered to the physical body, making it more receptive to messages from the spiritual realm. Vivid dreams of departed loved ones are often considered genuine encounters rather than mere figments of imagination. Challenges and misconceptions. Despite the comforting messages, Barbanel's work faced significant skepticism. Many dismissed his accounts as fanciful or unprovable. However, he encouraged an open-minded approach, emphasizing that spiritual truths are often felt rather than measured. Personal experiences, he argued, are the most compelling evidence of life beyond death. He also warned against charlatans who exploit grief by claiming false connections to the deceased. Genuine mediums, he explained, act as conduits rather than manipulators, offering guidance without seeking personal gain. Preparing for the journey ahead. What can we do now to prepare for the inevitable transition to the afterlife? Barbanel's teachings emphasize the importance of inner work. Cultivating virtues such as love, forgiveness, and empathy not only enriches our earthly experience, but also ensures a smoother transition to the spiritual realm. Reflecting on our actions and striving to live authentically align us with higher vibrations, paving the way for a harmonious afterlife. Practices such as meditation, mindfulness, and acts of service can also strengthen our connection to the spiritual realm. By quieting the mind and opening the heart, we become more attuned to the subtle guidance and support available to us. Final thoughts. What the dead want us to know. The insights of Maurice Barbanel offer a hopeful and enlightening perspective on what lies beyond death. Far from being a final goodbye, death is a doorway to a realm where the soul continues to grow, connect, and thrive. The dead, through mediums like Barbanel, remind us that our actions, intentions, and relationships on earth have lasting significance. In their messages, they urge us to live with purpose, to foster love and understanding, and to embrace the spiritual journey that extends beyond our physical existence. As we reflect on these revelations, we are invited to reconsider not just what awaits us in the afterlife, but also how we choose to live here and now. In the end, the question of the afterlife is not just about what lies ahead. It's about what we do today. How will you shape your journey? The answers may lie not in the great unknown, but in the choices you make here and now.